Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome back to the channel. In today's readings we are asking which spirit animal guides are walking with you through 2023 and why. To assist in your intuition and to help you to be guided into whichever reading is speaking with you, we will draw these 3 cards and also a rune. Wow, reading number 1, the card of Lion, Leadership. Reading number 2, the card of Bison, Gratitude. And reading number 3, the card of Butterfly, Metamorphosis. Wow. Okay, let's draw your runes. Okay, reading number 1, with the card of Lion, you have the rune of Movement. Reading number 2, with the card of Bison, you have the rune of Nourishment, Possessions. Reading number 3, with Butterfly, Metamorphosis, you have the rune of Openings. Okay, Super Souls, take as long as you need. I'll leave the video running for a little bit longer as always, just to give you that time to sit with the cards and the imagery. Trust your intuition, listen to your gut feeling. If this is a reading that you find yourself drawn to, not only to think about yourself, but sometimes with partners, family, friends, sometimes it's quite this sort of reading with the spirit animal guides is really interesting to tune in with in connection to those that we love. So if you're wanting to do that, make sure you focus on that individual person, or indeed just yourself first of all, and just hold your focus, see which of the readings is guiding you in. Wonderful Moon Magic Super Souls, I will see you in the readings. The timestamps, as always, are in the information box below and also in the comments for phone users. Tons of love. See you in a minute. Welcome, reading number 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, what spirit animal guides are walking with you in 2023 and why? Now you have Lion, Leadership, and you have Movement. Now this rune is about something that gathers momentum. It's building, it's getting bigger, it's the bettering of any situation as well. Let's place this here and start to look at some of the other animal guides that are coming in. You have Spider, Dreamweaver. Tune into the energetic grids around you where you can send your energy for healing. We have the card of Goose, Inner Knowing. You are a brave traveller, your soul knows the way. Be confident you will achieve your destination. Loyal friends are always with you. Don't worry, you are blessed. Let yourself fly. Okay. We have Bat Spirit. A rebirth is assured. We have Bear. Very interesting. We have Rabbit. Recognize your significance. Archangel Gabriel. We have Elk. This is interesting. Bear and Elk. Elk is about stamina, seeing something through. Goose, Inner Knowing, being guided, knowing the way. Spider energy is creation. recognize your significance, leadership, seeing something through to the finish line. This is what's coming through right now. And also owl spirit as well. Okay. Seeing something. There's no question, I think, reading number one, that during 2023, I know I'm launching into the why already, and we'll draw from the Crow Tarot to look further at that. There's no question, I think, in 2023 that you are upping your game in some way, shape or form. You will be carrying some position of leadership, some position of authority, some position of significant recognition. Be confident about your destination. You're being supported. In fact, let me move that over because we'll put the Crow Tarot down here, I think. You're going to bring something of wisdom, some element of something into the world. Leadership is definitely clearly on the cards for you. But here are your animal guides, your spirit animals for the year of 2023. I'm seeing the building of strength. I'm seeing creativity. I'm seeing genuine personal recognition by others as well as by yourself. Let's see what else we are shown. Let's draw some tarot cards to find out more for reading number one in 2023. What is the significance of these particular spirit animal guides? We can see leadership. We see the Chariot. We see the Page of Swords. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Five of Swords. And then the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This is really interesting. Right, reading number one. How fascinating. I think in 2023, you are going to be embarking, and we are really seeing that movement forwards with the crows here. You are embarking on some kind of lucrative venture, project. Yeah, I'm seeing you making, it's like making something of yourself. But it makes a difference, whatever it is. We're seeing that it's a lucrative venture here. We've got this crow sitting here on all these pentacles here. Dreamweaver. Tune into the energetic grids around you. Several messages coming through, reading number one. Number one, I feel like you are going to, firstly, in a personal way, I think you're going to up your game. And when I say in a personal way, I think you're going to up your game because I think you will learn to master the, I want to say the art of manifestation. You'll get it. It won't just be a concept anymore. You're going to master how this actually fundamentally works. And not just in how this works for you. I mean, I think conceptually, most of us have, there's a ton of information out there. We have a good idea of how we manifest. We know that we can set wishes and intentions. We know that thoughts create things. We know we have to empower those thoughts with actions. We have to feel it as well. We've got to feel because it's the emotions that give the energy to something. A thought is quite empty if it doesn't carry emotional content too. I feel this is a year when, firstly, you you literally master that. You get it, you know it, you do it. It's no longer a concept. Now, for some of you, you may well feel you're there already. But I do feel there's a different level at which you're operating. It's like someone brings electricity to your ideas or your thoughts. It's like you learn how to, literally, you learn how to infuse your intentions, your desires with passion. And your animal guides are supporting you in this. They're bringing different qualities to your year and to your pathway through the year. Okay? Spider energy is bringing the creativity of thought and that connectedness to the web. Now, when we talk about the World Wide Web, it may be that some of you literally have some projects that will be launched through the web, and you'll learn to master with very clear skills how to navigate some aspects of technology. For others, and I think underpinning all of you actually, this card is more to do with the recognition of your connectedness to everything. And I think you're going to learn also how to collaborate, but in a position where you take the lead. It doesn't mean you won't be collaborating and using the input of other people, but we're seeing leadership here. Again and again. Goose in a knowing. You know, when geese fly, they fly in formation, and the lead goose knows when to drop back so others can move forwards, and they fly in the slipstream of the leader. So the leader is effectively supporting all of those behind to fly, and they swap places so that the leader doesn't get too tired, and that's how they navigate long journeys. You know, a goose on its own could not make the entire journey, but collectively they can. They work collectively. What we're seeing here is you learning to connect. You're learning to connect with the connectivity of the bigger web. You're connecting with people, you're connecting with others, you're collaborating, you're sharing, but you will be carrying a leadership position. So Lion is here to give you the courage to step up. Spider is giving you the energy of and awareness of your own creativity and your own connectedness to the bigger picture. I do think, and again, Rabbit, recognizing your significance. You learn this year how to manifest from the heart. Now, the goose inner knowing is the same as the rabbit energy here. We're seeing this heart center. And this is partly to do with the rebirth as well, with the bat energy, the bat spirit. You are being given the support here of these spirit animal guides to not just to know how to harness energy and your own energy, but how to keep it centered and use it in a manner that allows you to collaborate whilst also taking a position of leadership. Elk is bringing you stamina. Spirit Owl is helping you see the bigger picture whilst also seeing the detail. And that is such an amazing quality of leadership. And Bear Spirit is seeing you through to the end of this year, the completion point of something. I feel like this year is going to be quite mammoth for you with the movement rune as well. We're seeing something that is lucrative. It doesn't mean you don't share it, but I also think you take an ownership of your own success, and that's part of the rebirth here. The bat spirit is integral in supporting you to take an ownership of your ability to lead and of your entitlement to reap the rewards of the efforts that you put into something. We're seeing at the very beginning of the year of you stepping up and overcoming some aspect of yourself where you have possibly stepped back. It's like you've fallen back behind the lead of someone else in the goose card here. It is as if you You move up that slipstream into the position of leadership. You step up, and I think it's very early in the year. You literally pick up the baton and run with it. You take the lead in something, but it's quite a new initiative. So if something comes into your world, you may already have an idea, you may be percolating an idea, but 2023 is the year that you actually take it forwards. It's definitely connected to others. This is not a year when you're working alone. This is a year when you collaborate, you lead, you climb up the ladder, people work beneath you. If you are in an organisation where there is potential for promotion, we're seeing you promoted. Very, very interesting, this reading. There is a really interesting additional message in this reading for you, reading number 1, and we will just draw some additional tarot cards for you. The spirit owl of 852 Hertz, this resonance, any energy with the owl spirit, is about recognizing your calling and your purpose. So there's something quite divinely guided about you stepping up into a role of leadership here, having the stamina to see it through, reaching the end. You know, bear energy is associated with the west point on the medicine wheel, so it's a completion. We start at a beginning here, we move through to a completion. You're rising up the ladder. You're definitely managing people. There's no doubt about it. However that comes in your world, you are managing other people. Managing a team, collaborating with people where you take the lead. This is all about connection with people and the spirit animal guides supporting you in that process of stepping up into a greater position of leadership. The additional message that is coming through is about navigating that with an awareness of the fact that, I want to say, this can be a little bit of a bumpy ride. And the reason I voice that is because if you climb the ladder, let's say if we use an example of climbing the ladder within an organization, as you achieve success over and above your colleagues, there's often a challenging sort of period to navigate where you work out how to take an ownership of your managerial responsibilities while still remaining friends with your colleagues, because it's a shift, you know, rather than having that colleague-y banter, you know, maybe even about your manager or your supervisor, however that comes, even if it's light-hearted, suddenly you're the manager and the supervisor, so it sort of shifts that emphasis. And there is something in this reading that is connecting here with the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and then the 7 of Pentacles, around the idea of climbing up the ladder to success, having an ownership of it, but also recognizing it changes your status and it shifts your relationships. Let's ask a little bit more about that, because I'm seeing absolute success here. I'm seeing leadership, all of the things we have just spoken about. Let's draw some additional tarot cards to ask for more information about this particular area and how it might be navigated. I'm just choosing another tarot pack here. I think we'll use the Light Seers Tarot. Super Souls, I always put, I list the cards I use in the information box and the comments. Just scroll down. I put all sorts of links in the information box and comments, obviously timestamps, the cards, lots of links that might be helpful to you. Just scroll down and check anything that might be helpful to you. And if you're interested in the cards, they'll all be listed down there for you. So let's ask for more information, please. For reading number 1, what is this and how is it to be potentially navigated? I think we'll take all of those. Okay. Okay, 10 of Swords, 5 of Swords, the Magician, and the Fool. This is good. Knight of Cups, super nice. We have the card of Strength And we have the Eight of Cups too. Okay, so you have a very bright future ahead of you. There's a really clear message coming here for you. This actually is to do with your calling and your destiny. And what I will say for you, and your team are really honouring this, there will be a kind of period, I think, in the year as you step up where it may feel like a bit of a headache. Literally, you're actually walking towards an incredibly bright future here. It's part of your calling, it's part of your destiny, part of your purpose is to lead. It's who you are, it's in you. Many of you may have even felt it. You may have found yourselves in circumstances where you didn't feel you could have a voice, but actually 2023 is a year when you step up into this space of potential and you transition. Rebirth is assured, the bat energy. The spirit animals that walk with you are bringing really specific gifts to support you in this transition. There is a very bright future awaiting you in a position of leadership. And you're actually going to love this. When you get there, you're going to love it. Okay? The bumpy bit is as you start to climb that ladder, there will be a bit of a bumpy ride, I think, just to start with, where you reorientate and people get used to you being in that position of seniority. But as long as you hold your passion, as long as you are your authentic self, you know, when we meet people who rise into a position of leadership and it kind of goes to their head. I'm not really seeing that for you at all, but I'm voicing it because it's here, it's written, that sometimes people can, it's not even that you feel that way, but people perceive you in that way. Remain your authentic self. Lead through being both strong and yet vulnerable at the same time. Lead from the heart. Speak from the heart. And every doorway is going to open for you. You will come through this pretty quickly. You're going to be able to, I think, find significantly creative solutions to be able to move this ahead. You're rising into a position of leadership. Every spirit animal here is bringing a specific quality to support you. There will be a period where, you know, you're having to navigate this realignment and maybe other people's perspectives. The message is so clear. Be your authentic self. Lead from the heart. Speak from the heart. Own how you feel as well as what you think. And people will love you. They will love your style of leadership, even if they have to adjust. There will be a period of adjustment. I think there always is. I don't know about you guys, but I always think when we enter a change or a shift, even if we're moving to something that is going to be better, while we're getting used to the new system, we feel a little bit, it can be a bit taxing. Yeah, a little bit of a bumpy road for a short while. But be your authentic self. Embrace it. You are being given every support here to have the stamina to see this through, to see the finite details that you need. It's like, as a manager, being able to see the finite qualities of each of the people in your team so you can harness that energy and bring things through to fulfillment and completion. There is a really bright future ahead of you, reading number 1, and it involves leadership. And next year, 2023, is the year when your spirit animal guides, those spirit animals that come in with you for a period of time. These animal guides don't walk with us all the time. They come in when they are needed, when we need those specific qualities. Your spirit animal guides are bringing you every single quality you need to navigate this transformation, to step up and be a leader in your field, whatever that is. To learn to lead through authenticity, congruence, to be a strong leader and yet still maintain your vulnerability, your humbleness as a real human being. People are going to love you, even though there may be a few, I want to say dance steps. I will use the analogy of when two people are in a fixed way or a familiar way of relating to each other. They're dancing the same steps, and when one person changes their steps because their role or their responsibility or their position changes, then inevitably a few toes get trodden on. But very soon the follower will learn the new steps, and once the follower has learned the new steps, everything is flowing in harmony and the new beginning is in place, and it's fabulous. Reading number 1, I'm really thrilled for you. This is a super reading. It is your destiny and your pathway, part of your calling, whatever the area of your life or the area of your world this is. As a human being, it is part of your calling and your destiny to become and to take a leadership role. And next year, 2023, is the year that this really, really begins to step up and you assume that position. Sending you all the love in the world. Thank you for joining me for these readings, and I look forward to seeing you for the next reading. I will put all the links and things that may be of help and use to you in the information box below. I have a monthly prize draw for my subscribers. I have a big free online library, all kinds of stuff out there with resources. The library covers all sorts of stuff to do with psychology and emotions. As a leader in leadership styles, you might find some stuff in there quite useful. Super Souls, access anything and everything that's helpful to you. Thank you also to all of you who give back through the super thanks. You are truly appreciated. You are all truly appreciated. Thank you for your comments, your likes, for subscribing, and I'm sending you all the love in the world. And subscribe, and if you want to get notification as soon as I post any of my readings, I usually post at least 3 or 4 a week, sometimes more. If you would like to get notification of those, if you press the little bell icon as well, everything should come into your stream. Tons and tons of love to you all. Reading number 2, Super Souls, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. You have the card of Bison, gratitude, and nourishment, possessions. This is so interesting because Bison is a provider. It's the energy of provision, which is why we have gratitude. Nourishment, possessions, this is provision as well. I feel like, gosh, it feels like quite a lot might be coming to you this year. Let's place our first card here, reading number 2, and let's draw your spirit animal team for the year of 2023. We have Lion, honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Polar Bear, mystic, know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. Very interesting card. Reading number 2. We have Bee Spirit, sweet results await. We have Horse. Wow, with this beautiful crescent moon here. We have Rhinoceros, be strong and courageous. Look at the colouring of this here. The crescent moon on the horse and this crescent shape, effectively. The rhinoceros here, the energy of the sun. And we have the energy of lion. I think this is going to be a year of significant achievement for you, reading number 2. That's what I'm seeing here. Significant achievement and rewards coming in. What do we have here as well? 7 blessings of Eve. We have the snake of transformation. We have hawk. Wow. I feel like this is having the eagle eye, being able to see opportunities, and I want to say to take them, to seize them. Let me move the horse up here. You know, the horse, if you think about it, is about power, the energy of the horse. We still, when we're talking about engines, we still quantify them in horsepower. When we talk about an engine, it's so much horsepower. This is, I think, a year where significant things come to you. I'm not saying you won't have to work hard. That's for sure. You know, have faith, take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. I do think this is going to be a year of significant progress for you, reading number 2. I feel that you'll have the ability to, with Hawkeye, I want to say Hawkeye precision, know when to act and when not to act, when to move something forwards, when to take action. Sometimes when we are manifesting, we just, it's as though the doorways open but we have to walk through them. It is as if the timing is right for you in some way, shape or form. Let's draw tarot cards and ask for more information. We can see the spirit animal guides that are coming in to support you. And there's a lot of power here. You know, really we have big, solid, powerful animals here. A bee is also a seriously hard worker. I mean, bees are integral to our capacity as human beings to survive, to live on this planet. So much of life on this planet would not exist without our beautiful, humble bees. They may be tiny, but they are powerful beyond measure because their contribution is essential. It underpins the well-being of this planet. So there's so much power in your reading. Let's ask for information for reading number 2. Okay. Well, they are certainly wanting to come out and speak with you today. That's too many. That's the one. That's your card. Okay. There's a lot of energy in your reading number 2. There really is. Let's have a look and see what your tarot cards are showing. Oh, look at this. Ace of Wands. This golden pathway opening up to your dreams. Wow. We have the Star. Fantastic. We have the Hierophant. Look at the key here. Doorways opening for you. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, beautiful energy. I mean, the Queen of Cups is helpful. She's she's supportive. She's emotionally strong. She's able to manifest stuff actually because she has strength, passion, power. It's a powerful card. We have the 2 of Wands as well, and then the 7 of Wands. So what we're seeing here, reading number 2, is significant success in, I'm going to actually say, in a material way, particularly. I'm not saying that your success won't stretch into other areas of your world. I'm not saying it won't stretch into all areas of your world. But this is a reading that is talking about an increase and a steady, solid growth of health, wealth and finances. We're talking about success and we're talking about stuff, material stuff, provision of things. Whatever you may be manifesting, whatever success means for you in terms of your immediate, pragmatic, practical world, health, wealth, family, home, stuff, career pathway too, but you know, the finances, the real deal stuff of everyday life that makes our quality of life manageable, easy, relaxed, lovely, rewarding. I'm not saying you don't have to work for it. In fact, I'm seeing you working really, really hard. And the spirit animal guides that are coming in to your world to walk with you in 2023 bring specific qualities that allows you or supports you to consistently grow, to make something, to build something, to have its power, being able to see what needs to be done and the power and the energy to do it, and then the empowerment to also enjoy, to stop, to enjoy, to smell the roses. So it's kind of like, I feel like this is like to have and to hold, to create, to make, to have and to hold. That's what it feels like. Climbing up the ladder of success, we are seeing that. We are seeing success here. We are seeing you knowing exactly what to do and when to do it. And actually, I'm also seeing gratitude, Queen of Cups, generosity. This is a generous card. I'm seeing you loving what you achieve. 7 blessings of Eve. Creativity. Making stuff. Building stuff. Generating stuff. Working very, very hard. Horsepower. But celebrating and loving and sharing your goodness, sharing your bounty. That's what I'm seeing here. This particular rune actually does speak of unexpected rewards and gains. It also speaks of ambitions satisfied, nourishment, possessions. Reading number 2, I'm erring on not actually drawing any more cards, which is interesting. I did intend to potentially draw some more, and maybe we will, just because it's a lovely thing to do. It feels very complete. The message is clear. The spirit animal guides that are coming in to support you are about solid, real empowerment, action, growth, making stuff possible, seeing what needs to be done, and then the energy to take action, put it into action, and we are seeing success. It's lovely. Perhaps we will draw just a few more cards for you, but the reading feels really complete. These are super lovely animals. What you might find as you navigate through the year: Polar bear, mystic. Know that challenges make you stronger. Have faith when you face adversity. Take time to rest, dream, and renew your strength. Embrace your psychic abilities. Hawk spirits can see with precision. You carry the shaman within. 7 blessings of Eve. This is like Kundalini energy rising through you. So what you might find during the year is, if you are finding yourself either feeling tired, or you are navigating a phase of work, let's say, or any situation that is about moving something forwards and building it, you might find that these spirit animal guides show up. It could be a sign, a synchronicity. You open a book and there's a picture of something, or a car pulls out in front of you, or a song comes onto the radio and it's all about horse or a bee or a, these animals may well show up at different times. They may come into your dreams as well. And when they do, they are there to encourage you and enhance the particular essence of the energy, the support that they are bringing you to navigate that particular moment, that bit of your circumstances that you need to see you through to this position of success. You may even want to bookmark the page or come back to this at different times in the year to touch base with it, because you may find yourself drawn to one of these spirit animal guides, particularly at certain times, because stepping up and making things real and then arriving at a place of abundance, gratitude, where you have a ton of stuff to share in terms of your success, isn't always plain sailing. I'm not saying it will be challenging, particularly we are seeing a constant stream of success. The key will be given to you, the door will be opened. But nevertheless, if anything, do you know what I think might come through for you? And this is where we will now draw more cards. I felt there might be more, but wasn't sure. It's more to do with you recognizing when to stop. Working to live, not living to work. Because I think you're going to be on a roll in some way, shape or form. It's like once the accelerator is down, you know, remember to pace yourself. You don't have to put your foot to the floor all the time. You are going to benefit, I think, this year from immense success, and the success is coming from your hard work. It's not just coming to you landing there for nothing. It's coming in because of the hard work you put in. But there will be times when you will need to learn to step back, look after yourself, stop and smell the roses. Let's draw some more cards just to ask about any more information for reading 2 and this particular area too, please. Okay, so your first card was the Sun. Magnificent. It's this energy coming forth, isn't it? This golden road. We then had the card of the Lovers coming through next. This is ultimately a card of choices. I think in your reading it is very specifically telling you to work to live, not live to work. Make sure you're going to have a lot of energy. I actually think if you've been short of energy at all, if you found your energy has been debilitated in any way, shape or form, reading number 2, I think you'll find your energy is revitalized. Look at the Sun coming in here. 7 of Pentacles. You're going to be planting seeds, or seeds that you have planted or about to plant are definitely going to grow. There's no question of it. But keep your life in balance. Okay, you're going to be walking towards a very bright future. In fact, I think you will leave some things behind during the year because, well, stuff changes when we achieve success. You might want to buy a bigger house. You might want to start a family. You might want to move to a new location because it's more suited to whatever it is you're creating. Gratitude. But be thoughtful about working to live, not living to work. And keep things in balance. It's really clear. Make sure you prioritize your family and your relationships and your friendships as well as your work. Okay, keep it in balance. It's really clear. This is definitely going to be a year where there will probably be a lot of focus on work for you. Your spirit animal team, they are a team really, are here to get you to a space of fruition, renewed energy, overcoming any hiccups along the way so that you actually have the empowerment to manifest, to make stuff real. It's looking very, very focused here and full of achievement. Leaving stuff behind, leaving any kind of aspects of poverty or impoverishment behind. It's a super lovely reading number 2. It really, really is. But you will be putting the work in, so it'll be really deserved. There's no question of it. But just keep things in balance. That's the underlying clarity here. It's the polar bear energy. You know, embrace your psychic abilities. You carry the shaman within. The hawk energy. You will know when to ease off and when to plough forwards. Use those psychic abilities, use that intuition to make sure that the as you navigate through what looks to be a year of significant growth and achievement and reward. Use that Hawkeye awareness, your psychic abilities, to know when to flow forwards and when to ease back. And honestly, reading number 2, I think it's going to be a year of just phenomenal hard work, but phenomenal reward for it. I'm thrilled for you. It's looking so exciting for you. I really, really am thrilled for you. Thank you so much for joining me for these readings. And yeah, do scroll through I put loads of links in the information and in the comments for phone users, because it's easier to access stuff there. I put tons of links in there because there's all sorts of things that I do put into the world that might be of help to you. There's an online free library, a subscriber offer each month where I have a prize draw, all kinds of stuff that I do. Do check out the links. The cards that I've used are listed there as well, so do scroll down, check those things out. If you would like to get all of my readings coming into your stream, I post 3 or 4 every week, usually, sometimes more. If you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. Super Souls, thank you so much for joining me. You guys are looking to have an amazing year of true accomplishment. Hard work, but wow, you get to see the results for it. And that is just awesome. Tons of love to you all. Have an amazing 2023. Welcome, reading number 3, Super Souls. You have the card of the butterfly, Metamorphosis, and the rune of openings. Now, let's see what other spirit animal guides are coming into your world. Horse, free spirit, during 2023. We have horse, free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. Snow leopard, self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary. Integrity is important for your best outcome. Check yourself, cloak yourself, actually. My apologies, I read that incorrectly. Cloak yourself with invisibility and walk with the shamans. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. We have skunk spirit, know your worth. Hummingbird, this is a card of joy. Joy, creativity, expression. Whale, live as a fully conscious being. As above, so below. Wow. Reading number 3, we haven't drawn all your cards yet, but I can already say to you, there's no question of this, that 2023 is a year where your spiritual growth, I think, will be phenomenal. There's something emerging from a spiritual perspective, which is, it's something crystallizes. Look at the crystals here with the horse. There is something that crystallizes within you. Some capacity of awareness or connection, connectedness. It's like knowing who you really are on a spiritual, in terms of your spiritual essence. We have dolphin spirit. Dolphin energy is really interesting because dolphins were in native shamanic ways, they were the animal that communicated. They pick up on I was going to say the sound waves, as do whales, but interestingly enough, so you have whale and dolphin. Both whale and dolphin are divine communicators. Dolphins have an incredibly sophisticated way of communicating. Scientists think, and biologists think, that, you know, dolphins are probably way more advanced than we are, as are whales. You are advancing, you are growing. Something crystallizes in you in 2023. It's unique to you. This is like your spiritual evolution. Bastet of 174 Hertz. Okay, now before we dive into more interpretation, let's just draw from one of our tarot packs as well. We'll use the Crow Tarot. Your cards are flying out. Your cards are flying out. Okay, we'll leave those. We may draw more, but so your first was the Knight of Swords. Everything moving forwards here. Everything moving forwards. What else do we have here? Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. We have the card of Strength. This is a beautiful card. We have the sign of Infinity here. A beautiful lion with roses. Roses in its mane. We have the Ace of Cups. We have the Four of Wands, Celebration, and the Five of Pentacles. Very, very interesting reading, reading number 3. This is, gosh, happiness is what really comes to mind. You know, real happiness based on love. This is a reading of slowing down, smelling the roses, something crystallizing in your world, a metamorphosis whereby you know how to live differently. Bastet of 174 Hertz. This is also a card of pleasure, of love, of slowing down, smelling the roses, literally. And look, we have the roses here in this lion's mane. This symbol of infinity, reaching a spiritual understanding of what really matters. Knowing your worth. Knowing what counts, knowing what matters to you, choosing to live consciously. Your cup overfloweth, literally, with love, with the essence of joy, with pleasure, with laughter, with navigating life in a way that allows you to constantly be in a space of celebration. Choosing to do it the easy way rather than the hard way is what I want to say. You know, like our perspectives, we can choose to approach something in a more challenging way, or we can just chill out and enjoy. So much of our perspectives alter the very essence of being able to enjoy something. I want to say, reading number 3, that this is absolutely stunningly fantastic. And I want to voice it in 2 different ways, very specifically. Firstly, for you. I think you probably are somebody who is probably constantly on the go, quite directed, you're quite motivated, you move things forwards, you're quite clear about what you want to do. And this is a year where your spirit animal guides for 2023 are coming in very specifically to help you, not to stop, but to help you to approach your world differently, so that the very essence of every moment is enjoyed, is loved, is treasured. It's like your whole perspective changes. It doesn't stop you from achieving, it doesn't stop you from living, but it means you choose to place your focus and your emphasis on everything that really truly matters to you. You can live, it is literally like living life in a different way, so that you literally do enjoy what you have. You enjoy the journey, you enjoy everything, you know your worth. You don't have to fight or strive or defend yourself. That's not what's motivating you anymore. We're seeing celebration, but it's all to do with the quality and the very essence of you. And the reason there are 2 messages here is because this is going to benefit you phenomenally. It's going to be lovely, absolutely fabulous. But the essence of your energy and the way that you choose to live is also going to radiate out and touch all the people you come into contact with. You're going to benefit you're going to benefit humanity. You know, if we consider that at the core of humanity energetically, if we were all fundamentally happy, and that was the essence of our personal energetic resonance. I mean, we are all made of energy. Science has shown us that. If the energy of every single one of us was joyous, happy, every thought was joyous and happy. I know that's perhaps a very idealized perspective given the stuff that's going on in the world. But if fundamentally everything could be shifted and changed and everybody was provided for enough so that we were all fundamentally happy and content and joyous, and not always striving through an attitude that can hinder us rather than help us, then actually the very essence of the energy of this planet would change. So would our relationship to the planet. Because rather than taking and taking and taking more than we need, which is ultimately responding to an inner emptiness within us and often a disconnection and a feeling of isolation and separateness, this is like the opposite of that. So not only are you going to benefit you brilliantly in every possible amazing way, you are also going to benefit everybody else. Now, yeah, it's joyous. I don't know what else to say. I'm quite bowled over by this reading, actually, reading number 3. Really quite bowled over. Your spirit animal guides that are coming in to assist you with this are also letting you know this is a very personal journey. You will benefit others through the radiating out of the way that you are now going to be living differently. However, it is also your journey. It's your spiritual pathway. It's your realization. It's going to be very, very, very personal to you. There will be some people that you can talk to about this level of spiritual growth and progression. And there will be an awful lot of people who just won't get it. So it will be quite a personal journey. But cloak yourself with invisibility, walk with the shamans, use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. I love these words. This is you walking your pathway, the freedom that comes from the inside out when you choose to live in a particular manner. This is utterly beautiful, reading number 3. I will draw some more cards for you just to see what other information we're given. But the spirit animals coming through and walking with you are really holding an energy of personal higher vibration. They are working with you in a deeply, deeply personal way to help you to move forwards to this position. I think you've always been somebody who has walked that spiritual pathway, that pathway of integrity, that pathway also of curiosity, of a desire to learn, a desire to make a difference. It's very present in your energy. But this is a year where you flow into the essence of what that really means in a personal way. It will radiate out and affect many, many people, but they won't necessarily even know that it's affecting them. It's just one of those deeply personal things. Many other things may manifest in your life that support this as well, because it's a different way of being. Let's draw some more cards to see what else we're shown for reading number 3. Okay, there is your first already. What do we have here? So, yes, here we are. 6 of Swords. You are being guided. You are absolutely being guided. You're literally being pulled away from, I would also say, from any situations that don't resonate with you. People, circumstances, situations. I think you're just going to move away from people who don't operate in this way. It just won't feel okay for you to do that anymore. The Ace of Wands, we're seeing that insight, that level of awareness. 4 of Cups, not 5, 4 of Cups. We have the 3 of Wands. We have the card of Justice, and then the 7 of Swords. Very interesting. So what we're being shown here, we can see the spirit animal team that are coming in to support you. These spirit animal guides are bringing the very essence of what you need for this personal spiritual transformation to take place and to happen, with great rewards. It brings things back into balance. It really does. It's a summing up. It's where, yeah, it brings things back into balance. It allows you to see the world through very different eyes. It's that essence where you reach a point of spiritual awareness, where you become a seer. If you're not already a seer, whatever gifts, reading number 3, you already have, those gifts will be enhanced, and you will find with greater and increasing clarity that you see the world through very different eyes. Some of this you'll be able to share with others. With other people, it would just be completely pointless to even try and have that level of conversation. But it doesn't matter, because you're walking this pathway, you're living this pathway, and just you being you will benefit a lot of people. But the purity of this is your life, and your everyday life experience, I think, is going to be significantly transformed. You'll see the world through very different eyes. You will probably leave quite a lot behind, actually. Stuff that doesn't resonate with you, things that previously you wouldn't have liked it, but I think there will be some stuff, some circumstances, some situations that you do actually choose to leave behind, because I think with the increase in your own personal levels of insight awareness, I mean, this rune of openings, this is clarity of direction. It's a new dawn. The mist rises and you see clearly. I feel that your capacity to be a seer, to have your psychic abilities, your intuitive abilities, to see the world through different eyes, to be connected to the realness of the world, but in a way that many others are not, is going to be massively increased. It does mean that you will, in a way, it will set you apart from some of the people around you, but I don't think that will affect you negatively. I just think that you will, if anything, you'll just carry on quietly. It says it here, it's so clear. Use your intuition and let your life unfold in silent perfection. Self-reliance. You are strongly independent and often solitary, free spirit. Give yourself the space and freedom to express your creativity. This aspect of your soul growth and your personal growth in 2023 is phenomenal. Metamorphosis, the rune of openings, says everything. Your capacity to communicate with the divine, to increase your intuition and to live through that is going to be very significant in 2023. I think you will leave some people behind. It doesn't mean you physically leave them behind, but it sets you apart. But quietly, you will continue on your way. The very essence of you and your pathway will create celebrations, opportunities that are different for you. I am seeing you walk that kind of shamanic pathway, moving towards a very different way of living. We see the celebration, we see love. I don't think it necessarily means you leave certain circumstances or people behind. You may leave some people, but you'll acquire more, or you will integrate with them differently. This is all about your spiritual evolution, and 2023, the spirit animal guides that come through will assist you. Your quality of life day to day is, I think, going to be radically different by the end of the year. And in the most heavenly way. You will just navigate life and see life differently. People will not really understand how or why you know what to do. You know, you'll see something, you don't necessarily share it, but you'll know exactly what to do, when to do it. You'll learn to read the signs. You'll know that you are infinitely guided. You'll know that there is an infinite source of support around you, and you will embody it. You'll be in alignment with it, you'll attune with it, and it will change the way that you navigate your life in the most beautiful way. This is lovely. Not everyone will get where you are, and that doesn't matter. That's the bit where it's sort of setting you apart. It doesn't matter, because this level of growth, as I said right at the beginning, will benefit not just you but everybody else too, even if they can't see it. This is a monumental spiritual upgrade. I'm not saying you're not already in tune and in alignment, but whatever you currently experience, this is a significant upgrade. Whatever you currently, the gifts that you currently have, they are seriously going to come into their own in a very different way, and this is beautiful. Reading number 3. I'm feeling really quite in awe of this reading, and I am very humbled, because this is a really, really phenomenally deeply connected and spiritual pathway. It really is enhancing those gifts that you have, bringing in so much greater abilities in that way. Super souls, enjoy. Stop, smell the roses. I'm seeing that in every possible way. This is a life-changing year for you in the very best possible way. And these skills, this enhanced alignment and attunement will, I feel this is life-changing for you. I don't know what else to say, reading number 3, but I am quite blown away by this reading. Super souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world, and wow. There's nothing else to say. Thank you for joining me for the reading. I post 2 or 3 readings, sometimes 4 readings, sometimes even more every week. So if you'd like to get those readings in your stream on YouTube, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. I put a ton of free stuff into the world, so I will put all the relevant links. I have a subscriber monthly draw as well, where I give away a free private reading. So do just scroll down. The cards as well that I've used are listed there. If you scroll down through the information box or the comments, I pin a comment with all the information there for phone users. You should be able to access anything and everything that might be there to support you on your journey. Super souls, I'm sending you all the love in the world, and I look forward to seeing you for my next reading. Tons of love.